Okay, so today we're going to do a quick little blitz. So I wanted to talk about some things that may be really helpful for you guys when it comes to building your business. And so I wanted to start with some different topics that I thought would be really helpful, that have been helpful for me when it comes to running my business. And so the first topic we're going to talk about today is rocking the basics. Now, this is really, really important. And I really want to emphasize this because in this business, within Beachbody in particular, some of the things that are very easy to do are things that are also very easy not to do. And I think that there are many coaches that are struggling right now in their business because they are not quite sure of what exactly they should be doing in their business. So if you're a coach, a brand new coach, if you're a veteran coach, if you're like working or like things are just like not moving in my business, I don't know what's going on, I really want to talk a little bit more about rocking the basics of your business. And why this is so important is because with your business and how it kind of goes is that you are really, really doing your business and yourself a disservice if you are not mastering these behaviors, the 3 vital behaviors. That's the basics of your business. So there are a lot of coaches that I see doing a lot of other things that are great, but because you're not doing what you should be doing within your business from like a very basic level, your business isn't moving exactly the way it should be. I always say that the 3 vital behaviors are like a 3-leg table. Okay, you cannot have a 3-leg table and one is super short, one leg is super short, one leg is super long, and the other one's like doesn't even exist. The table can't stand. And that's the same way that I want you to look at your business. Your business is going to be a direct reflection of how well you are doing the 3 vital behaviors and if you're doing them on a consistent basis. That is what's going to show me and show anyone else what you're doing in your business. So if you're doing the 3 vital behaviors, you need to really check to make sure you're doing them correctly. So we're going to talk about that as well. So I'm not going to go like all into 3 vital behaviors right now, but what I want you to understand is that the 3 vital behaviors, really what they are, okay? The 3 vital behaviors, it's the secret to success for all coaches. Okay. When people are like, well, how did this person become a top coach? How did this person hit elite? How did this person hit diamond in 37 days? The secret is the 3 vital behaviors. And I know that I think the thing about the 3 vital behaviors is that I feel like people don't really believe it's that simple. But if you read the Slight Edge, he always talks about the simple tasks that you do every single day are easy to do, but they're easy not to do as well. And you have to make a decision every single day if you're going to do those 3 vital behaviors consistently and do them well, or are you not? And if your business isn't quite moving the way you want to, chances are you are not showing up every day with the right mindset of the 3 vital behaviors. Understand this. This is a, Beachbody, as although it's very different from many different network marketing companies that are out there right now, at its core, it is still a network marketing company, okay? And I say that with a smile on my face because I don't think network marketing companies are bad at all. In fact, this is a business model that, if done correctly and done ethically, has created so much financial freedom for so many people, and it's created so many different opportunities that have been life-changing. My life, first and foremost. I'll go from my experience. So, looking at the fact that I used to run a marketing company and I had to deal with so much stuff and it took so much out of me. I was unhappy. I started to really resent the idea of being an entrepreneur. And I thought maybe I made the wrong decision until I got involved with Beachbody. And the 3 vital behaviors, I began to apply those not just to my Beachbody business, but to my marketing business. And my marketing business began to grow and it began to change. But at the end of the day, I kept seeing the gains that I was getting from my Beachbody business compared to my marketing business, and it was no comparison of what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So within that, the network marketing industry, it is a great opportunity if you choose to let it be that for you. But because of that underlying reality that it is a network marketing company, every single network marketing company is built on the idea of a system, okay? Because of the nature of the beast, it's those who commit to the system that get the most results from the business. No matter what it is, no matter what the system is, each company has their own system. In Beachbody, we have our system, which is the 3 vital behaviors. And this is a secret sauce. If you are not mastering these behaviors, then your business is not going to be successful. And if it's successful right now and you're not doing them, eventually your luck is going to run out because you're not really running your business the way that it should be run. So why should you master these? Because every single successful coach in this company, in this business, hey, Monique, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. We're just kind of talking about the 3 vital behaviors. So you're right on time. No worries. So why you should master the 3 vital behaviors. The reason why you should master 3 vital behaviors is because every single top coach in the company has already mastered them. So that's why. If you need reason enough, there are 10 coaches that went to Paris this year. Because they were the top 10 coaches in the company. One happened to be one of my personally sponsored coaches who I know firsthand because I've seen how she runs her business. She just does the 3 vital behaviors every single day because she's a mom. She is doing all this stuff. So she doesn't have a lot of free time just to lollygag around. She gets straight to business and she focuses on the 3 vital behaviors every single day. It is your guide map to success. If you are like, I don't understand how to be more successful, it's not working, then chances are you're not actively doing the 3 vital behaviors. By mastering the 3 vital behaviors, your income is going to increase. Why? Because the amount of Success Club points and the rate that your team grows is a direct reflection of, one, how well you are able to master 3 vital behaviors. And as your team grows, it's how well you teach your team to master 3 vital behaviors as well. So I say all of that to say is that it's really, really important that you not just know what they are, but that you do them consistently, and you do them well and correctly. Okay, so now we're going to break down the different vital behaviors. I'm going to share some tips with you guys, and then I'll open up for questions if you have any. The first vital behavior that I want to cover is being proof the product works. Now, this is an interesting one because I think that brand new coaches, this tends to be the one that they get on board with right away. Because they're really excited about everything. They are, really, really, they get their challenge packs, they get their Shakeology, they get everything they need, and they're on fire with it. And they kind of rock and roll with it. That's great. That you should be doing that. But if all you're doing is just talking about the products, you're still missing a mark. Okay, within the programs, first and foremost, being a coach doesn't mean that you're perfect, you're in the best shape possible. Being a coach means that you're going to empower, you're going to motivate, you're going to encourage, you're going to help your customers, your challengers, and your coaches to do, reach their goals, do all these things that they've been called to do, right? So with that being said, you also have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And that's where being proof the products work. That means drinking your Shakeology every single day. You guys know how I feel about Shakeology. My skin crawls when someone says it's a protein shake or it's just a shake, okay? When people tell me they don't do shakes, I'll say, oh, that's great. Well, Shakeology is not just a shake. Shakeology is actually a meal replacement smoothie filled with superfoods, nutrients, vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, probiotics, prebiotics, fiber, superfoods, super greens, protein, good fats. It is literally the healthiest thing you'll ever put into your body every single day. Even the healthiest meal that you make will still not hold a candle to Shakeology. It helps with cravings. It helps with energy. It helps you to lose weight. It helps with cholesterol and blood pressure. It can help you with managing your stress. It can help you with your nails. Look how my nails are growing. skin, hair, all this types of stuff. Shakeology can do that for you. So when people say, I already have a protein shake, I say that's great. I'm not talking about a protein shake. I'm talking about a game-changing superfood smoothie that's going to help you get better results, feel better, lose weight, get healthy, and change the entire playing field. That's the difference of it. So if you are not drinking Shakeology every single day, first, you're not giving your body what it needs. So you're not practicing what you preach. You can't expect anyone to invest in Shakeology if you won't invest in Shakeology yourself. And if you're saying, well, it's kind of a grip, I don't know if I can afford Shakeology. Well, great thing is you own a business. And one thing that my dad taught me, and that's always helps me out when I'm not, my business may not be going the way that it should be. I never say I can't afford something. I always think if I think to myself, I can't afford this, then I just leave it alone. But if you think, how can I make this happen? Well, if you're hitting Success Club every single month, boom, your Shakeology is paid for every single month. Success Club 5 is all you need to get your business feeds and your Shakeology paid for. Plus, you're getting customer leads from it. You're growing your business. You're getting customers. And if you're doing your job of keeping them motivated, now every single month out of those 3 challenge packs that you were able to sell and to get on Success Club, and they stay committed to Shakeology just like you are because you're being proof of the product and you're being leading by example, every single month, your Shakeology is covered. So I don't ever want to hear anyone say, I can't afford Shakeology, because all you have to do is hit Success Club. Boom. Okay? First thing. 2, invest in doing a program. Now, I know that, perfect example, I am a personal trainer. I spend most of my time at the gym. So sometimes it's not as effective for me to do a Beachbody program that day. So what I have to do is I have to do my Beachbody programs in the morning or at night when I get home, because I want to show people that they can get results with this program. And typically when I do a program first time through, I only do that program because I want to be, I want to have integrity with my results. And I want to show people that with Shakeology and a fitness program, you can get great results. So the first time I do a program, that's what I'm doing. The only thing that's different is for this time is with size. I have to do a strength training program because of something that I have coming up in September. So I need to have my strength. I can't lose the mass that I've gotten. But other than that, I'm doing doing Shakeology every day, and I'm doing the fitness programs because you want people to see how simple it really can be. With our fitness programs, guys, they really make it simple for you. You get a calendar, so you know exactly what you're doing every single day. Our programs are created by personal trainers and fitness professionals, so you don't have to sit around creating things for them. Our programs also come with, let me find it, I know it's here. Our programs also come with eating plan guides, all right? This gives you all the info that you need. Recipes, how to use the containers, what you should be doing, how to plan your meals. Everything that anyone needs is in that container, in the program guide calendar with their Shakeology, which it's in my bin below me. Everything they need. So it's really important that you make the commitment to doing the program full out with Shakeology, getting results, and then sharing those results, okay? A lot of you guys, what's happening is you're doing these programs, people don't even know you're coaches, and you're doing the programs, and you're not talking about it to people. Or you're like, well, I'll wait until I get my 30-day results before I share that. No, stop doing that. Instead, every single day, I know Monique's really good about this. Every day she posts her post-workout photo to let people know that she's practicing what she preaches. And when you talk about the programs, don't just show a picture of you working out. Talk about what you really enjoy about the program. Talk about how it's working for you. Share more about what's going on. Make it more of not just, hey, look at me working out, but I'm doing this program and I love it, or I hate it, or it's really difficult, or this particular program is really hard, but I'm in it to win it. Let people understand the real deal of what's going on with the programs and you getting results. Because when you show that you're actually doing the program, you're doing it and being real about it, and you're getting results, it makes people realize that they can do it too. Here's a little story. So I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was like 3 years old. My very first time enrolling in a ballet class, I fell in love, and I have been doing it and studying all different genres of dance since I was 3. When Size came out, I was so excited. Okay. And, hip hop is one of my favorite dance genres ever. I used to teach hip hop classes. I used to teach to students like in high school and middle school, like all about it. But what I realized was that because I really got into it, some people were a little bit intimidated by me and the moves, thinking that they had to be perfect or had to be like a dancer to do Size. So yesterday I actually recorded myself videotaping, and I recorded all my bloopers, right? But at the end of the day, I still felt like, you know what? It didn't feel as authentic and genuine. So I didn't post the video. I came across another video of a man who was overweight, had the best attitude ever, and killed one of these routines, like went for it. And instead, I used that video to show, yes, you can be a dancer like me, or you can be a guy doing these moves too. So some of my men were like, oh, wait, maybe I should do this program because it's not someone who looks like Allison doing it. So by sharing your experience with the programs and other people's experiences, it gets people excited. So you have to be proof the product works, but also if you're running your challenge groups every single month, and for me, every single Wednesday or every single Friday is check-in day, then you have some things that you can show of people being successful. Like I have a challenger, she's down another 1.5 inches. She's down 7 inches since starting Size, you guys. Size and Shakeology. And like, I think we're on week 2. Or actually week 3, because the first week is like a clean eating challenge. But anyway, that just goes to show by sharing those things, it gets people excited. So your role and your goal is to make the commitment to drink Shakeology every single day. Figure it out how to make it work. 2, do the fitness programs, get results. And then 3, share your results, your experiences, and the experiences of others. That's really going to help you to get people involved and excited because people are watching you. And, that's what's going to be a big thing for them. They want to see what's going on. And, you are your biggest asset to your business. The results that you get are going to attract people to want to try the programs because someone that they know or someone that looks like them or that has the same struggles as them is having success and they want it. They are currently at point A, you're at point B when you share your results. And it's so much easier for someone to go say, you know what, I'm willing to try now because I see someone where I want to be. So that's why it's important, because it helps to grow your business and also makes you like smoking hot and healthy. The next thing is personal development. We talked about how people are watching you. Here's something to think about. Entrepreneurship isn't easy. As a Beachbody coach, you're an entrepreneur. You own your business. This is not a hobby. Newsflash. If you're doing the 3 vital behaviors and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to hear a lot more no's than you are going to hear yes. And if you're a person like me who is terrified of rejection and it gets freaked out when people say no and whatever, then time over time, you may build up this negative belief that you can't do it or you can't be successful or whatever the case may be. And that's really doing you a disservice because in this industry and this business and entrepreneurship in general, you're going to have to go through a lot of no's to get to the yeses. So if you're afraid of hearing the word no, then that's the first indicator that you need to work on some personal development in that area. What happens when we hear the no's or people that say they're going to sign up, do or don't or whatever, it knocks a little bit of think of your self-esteem and your success and your mindset as a balloon. And every time someone says no, that balloon deflates. Every time someone said they're going to buy a challenge pack, that balloon deflates even more. And everyone who gives you a negative comment on social media, because I get them all the time, it deflates your balloon. And eventually your fears, your insecurities, have really crushed the balloon, and now you want to give up. And you start to blame people You blame things, you blame your upline, you blame your team, you blame your customers, you blame your spouse, you blame your neighbor, you blame the cat, you blame your internet, you blame your crappy phone, you blame that you're not getting enough sleep, you blame your job, you start blaming all these reasons why you can't be successful, you buy into that belief system, and then you give up and you quit. You've forgotten about your goals, your why, you forgot about why you said you want to be a coach in the first place, you've given up on all those people that are believing in you to help them because you were not investing in yourself through personal development. Personal development is a game changer, and it's either going to, if you do it, it's going to make your business and transform your business, and if you don't, it's going to literally pull your business apart. It's going to pull you down, and your business is going to fall apart. This is probably the one that most people either don't do, they don't do it correctly, or they create some other way to do it, okay? First and foremost with personal development, you better be intentional with your personal development. Do not just randomly pick a video and don't do all these motivational stuff, okay? That's not, I don't call like the motivational videos, things that like really get me fired up, personal development. That's just like sanity. I need that just to make sure that like I'm still like pumped and ready to go. Your personal development should actually develop you. It should develop your weaknesses. It should develop your insecurities. It should develop the negative things that are holding you back. I don't need you to invest a lot of time into staying, things that get you like hyped up and motivated, because eventually motivation dies down, okay? The motivation is something that cannot last always. It's very fickle. But if you develop yourself to build a strong mindset, your mindset can last forever. So when you are unmotivated, your strong mindset can say, let's pull it back up. Let's keep going. Let's keep building those relationships. Let's keep doing this, doing that, and moving forward. So the motivational stuff is great. On the other end, we have the spiritual development. That is very different as well. That is not the same as personal development. Your spiritual development is focusing more on your relationship with Christ and your prayer life and devotionals. That's completely different. That's equally as important, but it's not the same thing. So your motivation over here, your spiritual development here, actually it should be like your motivational development kind of here. That's like where that fire, that passion, that motivator is here. Your spiritual development is what covers you, keeps you here. Your personal development is here, heart, head, okay? You need to work on those parts of you, and that's going to come from intentional personal development. That means that you are thinking about what are you struggling with right now? Is it confidence? Is it consistency? Is it goal setting? Is it building relationships? Is it leadership? Is it marketing, social media? What are you currently struggling with in your business right now? What do you feel is pulling you away from being successful in your business? Based off of that, that is where you need to invest in personal development. You need to figure out what books you need to read, what podcasts you need to download, what books and audios you need to listen to, what videos should you be watching. You must be intentional and make it something that's going to carry on. Right now, I need to focus on being consistent. So I'm starting from the very beginning, and I'm starting with The Slight Edge, and then I'm going to read The Compound Effect, because those two books talk about how to be consistent, and they're amazing. They talk about how to develop the right habits and behaviors and mindsets and activities to stay committed and to win. That's what I need right now, because I have big goals, and it's almost September, and I'm like ready to end this year on a great note, okay? So my personal development is focusing on consistency. Also leadership, because I want to grow my team. I want to go from a 2-star diamond to a 5-star diamond by the end of this year. That's going to happen if I become a better leader for my team. So a lot of John C. Maxwell. I'm very intentional. Yes, I read the Bible every day. I read my devotional every day. I pray, I journal, I meditate every day on the word. I have my motivational stuff. So I'm listening to Les Brown and really cool stuff. All that stuff I'm listening to. But I also am doing my personal development. This is something that is so easy to do, but it's easy not to do. And if you're not doing it, then chances are you're going to give up in this business because mentally you're not strong enough to handle what's coming your way. And here's something to think about. Every single time that you advance in rank or something happens in your business, which is a positive, now you're at a new level. So if you're a brand new coach, you need to focus on being consistent, slight edge, and the compound effect. The second that you grow your business and you become an emerald coach, you are now a leader. You should be reading some John C. Maxwell stuff and becoming a better leader and learning about duplication. Now that you're pushing to diamond, you're going to be talking to a lot more people. And guess what? You're going to hear a lot more no's. You should be reading Go for No. That's going to show you how to deal more about that and building relationships. Read more John C. Maxwell stuff. When you get to diamond, now you're kicking it up a notch and you're really running your business like a business. You need to read Girl Boss. You are a badass because now you're at this level. Every single stage, something new is going to have to be challenged. And if you don't think that's the case, you're fooling yourself. So I really want you to understand the importance of personal development. It is a game changer, okay? The last thing that we want to talk about is the inviting process. Some of you guys are killing it with being proof the product works, and you're killing it with personal development. Well, you may not be killing it all the way, but you're doing it, okay? And for personal development, all I'm asking is 10 minutes a day. If you imagine 10 minutes a day of filling your brain with amazing information day after day, imagine over a course of a month, of a year. That's so much information coming in that's going to super, super duper help you to be successful in your business. But some of you guys are not inviting people, or you're not inviting enough people. Why is this important? Because it creates structure in your business. For example, I actually plan out every single month at least 4 things that I'm going to invite someone to. So when I'm inviting people to a clean eating, to a 30-day group, which always starts on the first Monday of the month. Okay, so I always have a clean eating group or not a cleaning group. I always have a 30-day or 21-day fitness and clean eating accountability group to run for that month. 1. 2, mid-month, I have a 5-day clean eating group that runs like the 3rd week of the month, that middle month. Okay, so I invite people to that. I also have a 3-day coach sneak peek group that I invite people to every single month, which is kind of like the end of the month. And then I have a new coach training group every single month. I have 4 things to invite people to every single month. So with that means that every single month I need to create a list of people every single month. So this is my August list. I actually haven't been highlighting people, but I create a list of people and I move them through the 5-step invite process, whether it's for a clean eating group, a 30-day group, a new coach sneak peek group, or a new coach training group. And as I go through this, I cross off their names, highlight them so I know like who they are. So these are the ones that are highlighted are either new coaches or challenge packs. But I have a few more that I'm going to add that I have to cross off. Every single month I do that. And guess what? The people that say no or not right now, they move to my next month list. And I will invite them all over again. Because eventually they will, if they're watching me and I'm doing my personal development and I'm proof the product works and they finally see my challengers getting great results, guess what? One day I will invite them and they're going to say yes. So I never stop inviting them every single month. And I'll say, hey, okay, no problem. I'll add you to the list for next month and maybe you'll be able to do it then. They typically say, okay, great. If they say no, maybe later in the month or later in the year, I'll make a note to add them to my October list. So you have to always be inviting people, period. If you're not inviting or hosting groups, then again, you're doing yourself a disservice as well. And your business isn't going to grow. Your business will not grow if you are not inviting, period. And you have to invite them to something. Inviting also creates a sense of urgency. If you know every single month dates of your groups, then you plan your month. So you plan when you're going to invite. You're going to plan when you are going to do whatever. In our Limitless Warriors group, on the calendar, I tell you, start inviting people today. Do this, do that. So that way you have people filling in your group. If you're not inviting, then you have to move past that fear. So if you're fearful of inviting people, then you should read the book Go for No. You should read the book You Are a Badass. You should read the book The Slight Edge, because it's going to tell you that you can keep inviting over and over and over again. And then one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have a bunch of yeses because you are consistently doing it time after time, day in, day out, every single month. So with that, there is a 5-step invite process training that's in the group. So you can definitely look at that and use that for your, for more reference. I also posted my 5-step tracker that I use. I think it's in here. Let me see. Yep, so here's my 5-step tracker that I use. So I just have their name. I have the 5 steps. I have a reminder what they are. Step 1, invite. Step 2, identify goals. Step 3, an overview of the group. Step 4, product recommendations. That's when you talk about which challenge pack or Shakeology. And then step 5 is when they purchase and confirm. And then I highlight once they've done it. So this was a good month. And I know where people are in the process, okay? And I do this for every single person that I talk to on my list. When I go through my list, I add them in and check that I invited them. These are the things that you have to do for your business. If you don't have tools like a notebook with your list and that check sheet with your list, and also I have my vision board here, and you're not using something to schedule your months, then you're really setting yourself up for failure, and you're not going to be consistent. And the good thing that you can tell is if you're tracking everything, you will know if you're being consistent or not. You will know, did I invite 3 people today? Did I do this correctly? Did I do that? If you track, you'll know. And I guarantee if you go back to your calendar, go back to your list, and if you don't have anything scheduled and you don't have people on your list that you're following up with, then guess what? I guarantee that month was not a good month for you because you weren't doing what you needed to do. You were not inviting people. Mindy, that's funny. No, you're not weird for having 3 different notebooks. I have 3 as well. And that's a good sign that you are tracking your business and you're running your business like a business. You're not just leaving it up to chance. So many coaches, they don't remember who they spoke to. They don't know what step they're on in the inviting process. They don't know what date. I know for the rest of the year, I know every single day that I will be having a challenge group. It's scheduled here. It's in my phone. I have a reminder of when to invite people to it. I have to be super organized so I don't forget. And it forces me to invite people. If I haven't hit Success Club yet, guess what I do? I create another group. Whatever I want to create, I'll create something to invite people to so I can talk to more people that may not be on my list if I've already exhausted it. So the moral of the story is, it is important that you are doing the 3 vital behaviors every single day. You're drinking your Shakeology. You are not just doing a fitness program, but you are going to complete a fitness program. You are being intentional with your personal development. If you have questions about which books or authors or topics to go through, 1, type in personal development books on communication into Google. Personal development books on leadership into Google. Personal development videos. Personal development audios, personal development podcasts on whatever that topic is. And you will get a good list of things to use. I've also posted one in our group as well. So that's another option that you can do. Or ask me or ask someone, or just post in the group. What are some good books that you guys are reading that focus on whatever, confidence? And people will respond. That is what I want you to think about with your personal development. And then 3rd, invite like it's your job, because it is your job. And the more people that you speak to, the more people that you invite, the more opportunities you have to talk about Beachbody programs and products, get them into your challenge groups, get them into your 5-day groups, get them into the sneak peek groups, get them into new coach trainings. And I guarantee if you're doing them consistently every single day, if you make the commitment to show up and not skimp out and only do it when you want to, or I'll drink Shakeology, but I'm not going to work out. I'll only read 5 minutes of personal development, but it's going to be random, and I'm not going to invite people today. I'll do it tomorrow. Don't be shocked if your business doesn't grow. All right? So those are my tips. I try to keep it short and sweet on how to rock the basics. Basically, it's the 3 vital behaviors done consistently over time where you show up every single day to do it. So thanks for watching this Blitz. I will now open up for any questions that you may have. For those of you who are watching the recording, you can just comment below with your questions and I'll make sure to get back to you with those.